It's kind of crazy, honestly. I'm assuming life from the loam is not worth much, right? Life from the loam. I opened an explosives yesterday, and I'm willing to airdrop for like 10-15 ticks, but... see, the problem is it says E price is way off, I think. Oh, 4 ticks. Huh. I mean, life from the loam is actually pretty decent. You have wild mongrel. It might actually be good. I also saw cigarettes had seismic assault in life from the loam. That card seems kind of whatever. Hero's dope. I like a good old mongrel alternate, like first pick mongrel. Alright, I'll take the hero. I haven't drafted white yet. I drafted red-green and blue-green-red. There are 2 more instances. Swift Reckoning is decent. Ruin Halo? I don't think so. Plus you can't really trust the... yeah, no, it's like... So what do you want to be with the Aura deck? The Umbras are white and green. I don't think Ruin Halo was ever $30. I think it was maybe 5 or 6. I honestly kind of wanted to take life from the loam. But now we're here. Maybe I'll just take Swift Reckoning. Doesn't seem super great, but... trying target tap creature is usually not a great effect. Ooh, Travel Prep. I am in. Ooh, Snake Umbra is nice too. It's a draw card one. Travel Prep is just too busted, right? It's gotta be. It's so good with Heroic too. Jin? Jeez. God's Willing's not bad, but it's not like top tier pick. I could be blue-white, or it could be blue-white/green. Death Denied, Flight of Fancy. Probably just take Jin, right? There's not even anything good for whitey. I mean, I could take God's Willing. Flight of Fancy better than Jin, really? 5/6 flying? I'm gonna take Jin for now. Maybe 6 mana's too expensive. His format's kind of fast, I guess. Depends. I haven't been super impressed with the totem armor so far. I think I kind of just like Thodian. Hyena Umbra is the best one. Really? Is it? Alright, I guess I'll take Hyena Umbra. Boar Umbra is probably pretty good. I really like the Marauders too. The Marauders has been so solid for me. This card seems good. I'm gonna take the Elite. It's not quite Wild Mongrel, but... Wild Hunger. That's pretty good. Prey Upon's gonna be pretty good too. You can usually get more Prey Upons, and I'm gonna want a ton of Prey Upons. How am I gonna get red mana though? There's no great ways to splash. There's Evolving Wilds. How am I gonna get red mana in this format? I guess I'll just take Prey Upon. Is this like the free version of Arena? Nah, that's... If anything, it's more expensive than Arena. But you get to keep the cards and sell them and trade. So it's a bigger investment, but you can like get some of your money back, or even you can make money playing Magic Online. Crusher too expensive. I mean, maybe I end up being blue somehow. I doubt it. I mean, none of these cards are exciting. I think this card's just bad. Like, you actively don't want to play it. But I don't think I'm going to play Fly either. I have some pretty solid cards, though. I have some very, very good cards, and then some decent ones. Oh yeah, I was like, Stampede. That looks really familiar. I was surprised you were even asking. I'm just getting trolled. I'm getting trolled by my viewers. Thasiger? I don't really are on that Thasiger. I'm assuming Thasiger is not worth much either. Yeah, I don't understand. They're making us pay so much for these packs, but the cards are not even worth anything. I opened like 1 explosives. I think that guy's pretty good. Playing against that card yesterday was kind of scary. There's not much in the pack either. Wow, another travel prep. Can you imagine that card was a common? What were they thinking? Ooh, Boggle? Gotta do it. It's not like there's anything great in the pack anyways. And it's foil. Boggle seems pretty sick, right? Or am I not gonna have enough auras? When Wandering Champion deals combat damage to a player, if you control a blue or red permanent, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Eldrazi Conscription's kind of busted. But it's 8 mana. It's pretty sick. There's Eldrazi Conscription, and there's also the blue-white guy, 4/5. I'm gonna take Faith Fetters. I didn't even see Faith Fetters at first, actually. And I can tutor for it. 8 mana is just too expensive, I think. Ooh, Plume Veil. I like that card. What a good Magic card. You have to be really DI to win a PT with Plume Veil in your deck. I take the Warrior. This guy gets 2 +1/+1 counters. It's funny. I'd forgotten what Warrior did, and I was drafting it as if the heroic was just 1 +1/+1 counter, and I was happy with that. I hadn't even realized it's like 2 +1/+1 counter per trigger. Alright. Do I want another 2-drop or do I want another Umbra? I have only 2 2-drops actually. Alright, I definitely need the 2-drop. Is the blue-white card Sovereign of Lost Solara? Yeah, the 4/5 for blue-white 4. Yeah. The card's pretty bad. Could take Cathodian, could take Crushing Canopy. I don't have much in the ways of removal. I'll just take Crushing Canopy. Turn to Mist. That card's probably good in like the mirror-ish match. Could also play it with Orcs was heroic, right? So I can like trigger that guy, get a 2-drop back. I can bling the Pilgrim. I don't think I'm gonna play that card main deck, but it could be. Another elite Numbra or a Become Immense. think I have to take the 2-drop again. I just need to make sure I have enough 2-drops. Basically. Because I already have 2 travel pep. Becoming is good, but I think I just need to make sure if I don't get like 5 or 6 2-drops, my deck's just going to be kind of a disaster, honestly. Ooh, the Pilgrim tabled. Wow. Seems like unless you're really picking the wrong colors, you end up with a lot of playables. Wow, another explosives. Anything good in the pack? Nope. Perfect pack. Second explosives I've opened. 2/2 flash for 2. The non-token creature would enter the battlefield and wasn't cast, exile it instead. I guess that card could be money. I don't think it is, but I think it used to be. Yeah, 1 tick. Is the slime win more? Yeah. The slime seems kind of bad. The elder's solid. I could take the elder. I could take the priest. 2/2 flash for 2 is not very exciting though. I think I just take the elder. There's some good You guys think I'm gonna get value out of Containment Priest? Yeah, it says non-token. That guy was the nuts. Double white on turn 2 is kind of rough. And I don't have that many creatures in my deck. Is Gamble worth anything? I doubt it. It is foil though. No. Phalanx was travel prep. Oh, that's a good point. I mean, what else was I considering? I guess I was considering that guy. Yeah, I mean, I have to take Phalanx. Ooh, Fauna Shaman. I think Wild Mongrel is probably better than Fauna Shaman. Another Boar Umbra too. 1, 2, I have 5 2-drops. Pretty sure I just take Wild Mongrel. Boar for the Boggle. I already have 1. Shielding Plaques. I wonder if Shielding Plaques any good. Assuming Bridge from Below is 0 2. Bridge from Below. 1 tick. Eidolon. I don't have any gold cards. I do, I guess I have the elites, but don't want the combat trick. It's pretty good with Herrick, I guess. But Plax is cantrip. I don't like the +2/+2. I don't think I'm gonna play Plax, but what does this guy do already? Prowess. When enters the battlefield, return target enchantment from graveyard to your hand. That's pretty good. How many 2-drops do I have? 4, 5, 6. 6 2-drops plus a 1-drop. I probably have enough 2-drops. I wouldn't mind more 2-drops though. Prowess, and I get back an enchantment. That's a tough one. Another warrior or another high priest? This guy, when you trigger heroic, he gets back 2 or less CC creature. And this guy gets big. I think I like the warrior. Yeah, warrior with double travel prep. I think I agree. Rootwalla, not bad. Not have a mongrel. Brown. Brown's not great. Probably Rootwalla. I like the Marauder too. This card has done work for me. I wonder if I even play Swift Reckoning, probably. I take Fruit Swallow. Jeez. Oh, all the cards tabled. So there's a lot of these cards people in chat wanted me to take, and they tabled anyways. Is fecundity still worth anything? E-price, fecundity. Probably a few cents, 6 cents. Oh yeah, it's true. Persist was travel prep. I mean, travel prep's kind of great with my entire deck. Fecundity will go back up in price when this is out of print. Yeah, maybe. Pretty crappy weather today. This card seems mediocre. This card seems kind of expensive. Do I even play the Boggle? I mean, if I play the Boggle... I'll play the Boggle. I guess it's also a non-bonus Phalanx later. Like green turn 1 and double white turn 2. Shielding Plex doesn't have flash now. How did the Dota stream go? So yesterday, not very well. The quality was poor and John's team lost. But I figured out what was wrong with my settings today. I was using like the CPU was just overloading and I had to switch from encoding was my CPU and switching to my graphic GPU, I think, and that seems to fix. I think now I'm good to go with Dota. Who is the nicest Magic player? Probably Radia. Alright. Is Lotus Eye Mystic even good? Seems pretty mediocre, right? I'm gonna do my famous maybe pile. My world famous maybe pile. What are the maybes? I don't know. Feel free to chime in if you think one card is like should be absolutely be in. I'm definitely not the second nicest Magic player. I can be nice, but I'm not very consistent. I can be kind of a jerk, borderline douchey sometimes. Yeah, I have a feeling Boggle is not good enough, but I guess we should try it. Second most humble, definitely not. Same thing. I'm not consistently humble enough to really be humble, I think. Not sure that's how being humble works. Kenji's probably top 3 nicest. Kenji's definitely up there. I've never seen Kenji like be mean to anyone or yeah, Kenji's stones. Yeah, how bad can Lotus be, I guess? Turn you cast Travel Prep on it, becomes 5/4. Getting back Faith Feathers and stuff. Is Chapin nice? Yeah, Chapin's a really nice guy. What about Swift Reckoning? Is it just bad or is it destroyed? It's like, was that card in M19? It was exactly that, right? Except this one can sometimes get instant speed, but almost never in my deck. Plus, this card is usually bad when you're an aggressive deck. It gets worse. It's better when you're like defensive deck. I gotta play more Prey Upons. It's pretty good with Heroic. Maybe I should just have 2 prey pawns. What about Umbra? Should I even play the 1 mana one? Oh, this is tough. I feel like the 1-drops are just... But then you can go 1-drop, 2-drop, travel prep. So 1-drops are probably decent. Who's the least nice player? I don't know. And even if I did, I wouldn't... I mean, unless there's literally like... They're literally like scams or something, you know? I can call out the scammer or something. But I don't know who's the least nice. Alright, I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna Plax. I could play the Mammoth, the Umbra. I have 24 cards. I want my 2 1-drops. I want all my 2s. I want all my 3s. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut the Hyena Umbra, honestly. Let's play 23-17. This deck is gonna flood a tiny bit, right? Can I get away with 16? Kind of need double white. Kind of need to play 9 planes, I think. I think I should play 17, but I'm definitely going to flood with 17. But if you're playing an aggressive deck and you stumble, then you'll lose too. Yeah, the 4-drop does seem good. Is he better? Should I just not main deck the Elder? So many targets. Should I... And Marauder seems kind of nice. Maybe I only play 1 Pilgrim. Maybe Pilgrim is like... Seems so good when I have... It's a body for travel prep and it gets Faith Feathers. Did you miss the announcements discussion? We've been discussing it. I don't know. I'm kind of, you know... I think it's going to be overall... You know, probably... I'm getting a bit screwed maybe if they remove like Hall of Fame stuff and didn't say much. I didn't even notice 2-2-2. That's kind of gas. Didn't say much. They added 2 PTs. Now they're removing them. But you know, Arena. I don't know. I don't have super hot takes. Arena looks, you know, pretty. You know, looks like it could be really sweet for Arena. All right, 1 cut. I don't know if I lost my job or got a promotion. Yeah, it does feel that way, right? It's a pretty good take. Alright, 1 cut, chat. Just type what you think the worst card in the deck is, and I'll just cut the one that comes back the most. 1 mana Umbra is the most. Disenchant guy is not. Forest. Land. Nah, I think I want 17 lands. Rootwalla. Rootwalla is fair. Leader. I think Leader is going to be good with travel prep. 5-drop Boggle. Yeah, maybe the 1-drops are just a trap. Should I just cut both 1-drops? You guys gonna hate me if I hate... Alright, I'll just cut the 1-drops. I actually don't mind Rootwalla though. Yeah. Alright, I'll do that. Sorry, Boggle. We took that Boggle pretty high too. Is Hyena Umbra that good? Like +1/+1 first strike? I don't get it. Why is it so good? Alright, I'll keep. Oh no, I really want to planes. I have like literally like 20 outs twice, right? Planes and 2-drop. Yeah, discussed announcements already? Yeah, kind of. We've been discussing announcements. It's kind of weird when you're streaming and discussing because every new person that tunes in wants to know, like, yeah. I don't have anything crazy to share. Classic. Oh man. Maybe there were some kind of awkward draws. Leader is just bad? I don't think leader is bad. Could be. Looks pretty bad right now. What am I supposed to do here? Block the Vengevine? Probably not, right? Probably hope to draw planes and go hero plus travel prep. Yeah. What do you think about the Canker Abomination? I'm not too sure. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Seems like the kind of card that's never quite gonna make the cut. Maybe if you have because there's not a ton of cheap removal, right? Maybe it can be good in red-green or black-green. I don't know. Is there cheap removal in black-green? Because double green is also kind of hard to cast on turn 4 sometimes, so... Last gasp. Last gasp, that's common, yeah. That's a reasonable one. Alright, looks like we've stabilized for now at least. So that's good. Because my end's pretty strong. If I would draw planes. Will all Hall of Fame guys get kicked out? I don't know. It sounds like we're losing pretty much all our benefits. I don't think it's necessarily a jerk move. It's just the way the world is, you know. Stuff change, especially these days. Stuff's changed really fast. I don't think you can get too upset at that kind of stuff. It's funny because it's like what's going on in France right now. It's a lot of, and in the States and kind of everywhere, I'm sure. Just a lot of people complaining because they can't keep having what they had, doing what they did, you know? I mean, I'm not saying it's like necessarily good, but it's just the way it is, you know? Well, I've seen almost half the cards in my deck and haven't drawn one of the 9 planes yet. I think I'm due. No. Okay. I guess not. Hey, as long as I'm not losing. The Ruwala just holding down the fort, really. That's a cool stat that I didn't know. There's 32 spots and there's 39 platinum pros right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, someone's gonna be unhappy, you know. 7-7. Ah, right on time. I just called that 7-7, right? Or did I just go travel prep? Probably Faith Fetters first. Who's my favorite Dota 2 character? I mean, my best hero right now is Dazzle. My favorite hero character? I don't know. I mean, I would like to be able to play Invoker. That'd be cool if I was a good Invoker player. That's probably a lot of fun. Yeah, Invoker seems like pretty heavy commitment. I actually tried a bit at some. Sometimes I'll play a game against the bots with Invoker. Alright, what should I do about that other 7/7? Don't I use my second Faith Feathers and then lose if they have something even better? I kind of want to try and wait till I draw my second white to use the travel prep. It does feel kind of bad, right, that they're just picking 32 and you don't really know what the criteria is and they kind of get to pick. And I mean, obviously some people are going to be upset, but we've got to start somewhere, I guess. Yeah, I think a lot of people are hoping that they're not gonna just pick like, gonna do like, it's gonna be the Silver Showcase Part 2. What? Did I already draw all my auras already? I guess I only have 4. Huh. Didn't even realize. I hope I can actually kill them. Hey, now Hummer looking good, yeah. I guess maybe I underestimated how many the other games kind of go long. Maybe playing 2 Pilgrim with only 4 auras is not the smartest. I'm not sure if the people with silver, gold, and platinum really get screwed. Because I think they're just extending like... I think I read somewhere that if you're gold for like 2 cycles, now you're just going to be gold till the end of the season, so... I'm not sure anyone's getting too screwed, but I'm not sure basically. Whoops, probably should play my hero first. Is there some kind of sweeper in this set? Does anyone know? Who said Phalanx Leader was not good? Seems pretty good right now. Should I wait or should I start attacking? Should I start trying to clear the board a bit? I could wait, right? I'm just gonna wait, I think. I don't understand. Did that Magic Gary commercial Google Translate those international headline? Magic the Gary in Japanese is just not whatever what. Magic winner but not like Magic the game? Wait a second. Wizards go Google Manishi Shimin front page and slap a Google on top of a story about a catastrophe that led 90... Jesus Christ. Wow. That's so basically they thought they were okay, yeah. Wizards unreal. Yeah, I should get myself one. I don't drive. I don't even have a car or a license, so I don't have a gilet jaune, but it'd be kind of funny. I don't really agree with a lot of their what are they asking, and I don't know, but a lot of them are not in a super easy spot, I guess. Mean fanny pack. Third month in a row. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm excited for a more interesting pro structure. We'll see. I was excited, but now I'm like a bit worried, also a bit excited. Not really know what's going on. No one knows what's going on. We shall see. If I get top 32, will I continue to stream? I don't know. I'll see. I'll see what makes more sense for me. You know, obviously I like to compete. And I like to win. I also like the stream. You know, finance is an important part of the decision. So, we don't even know how it's going to work yet. Seems like streaming is almost part of the deal. I don't know if they're... I guess you can't force someone, a pro player, to stream. But, Alright, bye-bye Phalanx. I had a travel prep. Wait, why didn't they just target the staunch? I had a 2 prey upon and a travel prep left in my deck. And now they have 7 cards in hand. And I'm the one getting decked. So I've played my 2 Faith Feathers. I played my 2 Umbras. I have a Lotus thingy. A Lotus guy. Let's see. I don't think I have great attacks though, because they're just gonna block with Vengevine and then play 2 guys, bring back Vengevine. I guess I just have to keep playing Drago and hope for the best. Yeah, I mean you can't force someone to stream. Like they're not gonna. People are not gonna watch someone who not enjoying it and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can fake it until you make it, just like me. Oh, that's like kind of a non-bow. If you get a +1/+1 counter on the Elder, then he can't kill an enchantment or an artifact anymore. Hey L, play your version of blue-white controlled budget in Modern from an article some time ago, ended up 4-1. Looks legit to cost only 18 ticks. Huh. Awesome. Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, I was doing okay with it as well. Alright, looks like I have to start doing stuff here. You're removing free counters a turn? I just hope they have nothing. They probably have the 5 mana removal spell, right? Then I'm gonna get blown out, but I feel like I have to take a chance. I don't know. The thing is, and I don't know if what I'm saying is right or even relevant, but I think it might be, is that you can't like fake excitement. You can't create like either a game is good and what you're doing is good and it's gonna work, or like, so we'll see what they do and if it works. But you know, like the Silver Showcase, it was like disaster. I feel like you have to do what you think is right without thinking about like, I don't know how to say it. I think you get the point. Like gamers are not idiots, you know? You just have to come up with a system that's fair, that's interesting, and that's like makes sense. Which one am I arranging for? I guess I should have attacked with maybe everyone. Should have thought about that attack a bit longer since it's probably the most important attack of the game. Wow, regenerate every creature. Jesus Christ. What a beating. It's much easier to follow 32 players and get immersed in a tournament than follow 500 at a PT. Yeah, but honestly, I don't think having the same 32 players for a year is very fun. That doesn't sound fun to me. Yeah, the challengers. That's why we need to wait and see how the challenger system works and all that stuff works. Tennis had 4 players for a decade and it's been the best era ever. I think it's different when it's sports and it's all scale. I feel like it's a bit different. But maybe I'm just being... Maybe I'm just not being... Maybe I'm just being inconsistent. And like at the end it's the same 4, but you still have like a few outsiders. But we'll see the challenger. Yeah, it's like... I don't know. I know my favorite when I watch Dota is, you know, the underdog stories. Sometimes I feel like I almost enjoy watching the qualifiers more than... Because I like the like storylines of the tier 2, tier 3 teams trying to make it to the... So we'll see how the challenger thing works. Yeah, if that attack was everything last turn, we had a better shot. I know how League of Legends works. Is the Dota Pro play the same? The game's very similar. It's like a bit more complicated. And they have a pretty good system this year, so... They have points. So what they do now this year, that seems like it's pretty good. Because last year, they had too many tournaments, and I think players got kind of burned out. And this year they have like major tournaments. So what they do is they have there's no more invites. They used to have like direct invites for the teams that were doing the best, but it was always like a bit like not sketchy, but not always super fair. You know, they tried to do it but as fair as possible, but there was no real rules, so it was kind of awkward. So now, for the major tournaments, it's like 16 teams, no invites. You have to qualify every time, even if you're like the best team in the world. So you play qualifiers, you get 16 teams or 15 teams, and then amongst the team that did not qualify, you get to play qualifiers for a minor, which is a tournament that's less important. So there's that minor, and then the team that wins the minor gets the last slot for the major. So for each major, you have 15 teams that qualify, plus one team that qualifies through winning the minor that feeds into that major in a way. So it's pretty cool because, you know, if you're like, you know, a smaller team, even if you don't qualify for the major, you still get to compete in qualifiers without the 15 best teams playing. And I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's not perfect, but and then you get points. Every event gives you points. And at the end of the year, the teams with the most points qualify for the Worlds, the International, the big tournament. Alright, well, looks like I have to run them over because they have my number in the late game with these dark dabbing and I just got completely wrecked again, right? Is it true that the value of the cards on MTGO dropped 50% since your arrival on Arena? So it was like a controversial article published on Channel Fireball, and I don't know much about that stuff. So I'm not the greatest person to ask. But it seems like the article wasn't super well researched, I guess. Do I think it's the end of MTGO? I don't know. I don't know. But I do agree with people who say that you shouldn't treat Magic Online as necessarily as an investment. I don't know. It's like every investment. Every, you know, you need to. There are risks, you know. So I guess you can consider it an investment, but the people selling singles on MTGO were super mad, so the article was probably 100% right. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I mean, wouldn't you be mad if someone spouted nonsense and it hurt your business? What if someone just called you an extremist or like a racist when you're running a business and you're like, well, no, I'm not a racist. Why would you say that? You got the facts right. It's like it's gonna hurt. You don't think it's natural that they're gonna defend their business? I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty poor. I mean, it's the same as everything, right? It's the same thing as everything in life. It's the people who are the most directly impacted by what's going on or what someone says that are going to react. And it's the same reason people who start a, fight against cancer foundation is usually someone who had a loved one, lost to cancer, or if you're more sensitive to this or that, you're going to be more willing to give money to, it's just, I don't see, I don't see Dota players reacting to the pay to pros come and defend us. I don't know. It's just like, just same as everything in life. You can't expect other people to fight your fights. Am I in the top 32? No. I wish. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my email got lost. Maybe my invitation got lost. Oh, 2020? Alright. Well, I do not want to go into the late game against their deck. Or I kind of do, because I have 8 minutes left. So we saw very few tricks, very little removal. What happens if I turn to mist? When did they have good targets for turn 2? It's not really. Explosives, boggles, patchwork gnomes. I don't know, I think I mostly drew poorly. I think I should maybe have one more Umbra in my deck. The Elder. They didn't have much for the Elder. I'm going to cut the Elder. And I'm going to put in one more Umbra. Mammoth or Hyena? +1/+1 first strike. Kind of like the big one there. Explosives for all the zombie tokens. How many of these spells did they cast? No. Mist kills Meritledge. Yeah, I don't want to go that long. I just need a good draw, I think, and I'll just run them over, honestly. My draw was just atrocious this game. You entered burst your curve. I believe Brawn should be in. Is it? Is Brawn good? Doesn't seem that great. Was this draft Phantom or for real? That's for real. I open in explosives. Second explosives I open in 2 drafts. So that's nice. Alright, 41. Let's go. This way I won't get decked. Cleave for burst. What is cleave? Oh, for burst damage. No. I think that's too inconsistent. Says the guy who has 41 cards in his deck. Alright. Well, at least I can cast my spells, maybe. Unless I draw my Phalanx Leader again. Finally. Final Justice. Not sure how black-green deals was, hopefully they just don't. They could have the 4-2. That would be nasty. Wow. We didn't see it game 1. Alright, that's kind of a good sign. Means they don't have the 4-2. There's the 4-2 that edicts, you know, 4-2, 4-4. Both players have to sack a guy. Didn't I win a PT with 61? I did. That's probably not correct though. I think it's safer to just get rid of it right now. If you sack the totem armor... Oh, is that how totem armor works? If enchanted creature would be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and destroy the Sora. No, I don't think totem armor works. It's not how it works. Oh yeah, true. Liliana of the Bear, etc. Hoots. That's alright. I'm just gonna take the... Oh, this guy has first strike. Sorry. Am I playing GP Liverpool now? I'm not. I'm excited to watch though. When's the Mox? I think there's a Mox Open this weekend as well. Limited tourney scheduled. I guess not. Maybe next week. Prey upon my mystic. Yep. Yeah. I offered Strosky and Hain to be there for it, but they would pay my flight, my hotel, and 75% of the winnings. But I think Jason Chong's actually gonna make it. That's what it sounded like, anyways. That their initial third is gonna be okay after all. Not sure if playing Borumbra here is better than just playing Warrior or even Travel Prep. Seems fine. I asked for a separate plane seat for the yellowhat, and that was the last straw. Yeah, my yellowhat and I we only traveled first class. Excuse me, sir, is this seat taken? Oh, absolutely. Can't you see my yellowhat? Dude, that is so unreal. L 1992 L. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate the support, and welcome to the sewer. Hope you enjoy your stay here in the sewer. Oh man, how did I end up there? How did we all end up deep down in the sewer? I mean, I guess that's how it works now. You've got the chat apps that are called Discord. It's like the opposite. It's like cool. Opposites are cool. Pump fruit attack was both. Oh yeah, I'm just dreaming. I'm just paying attention to chat more than to the game. I should just be probably casting Travel Prep and... Card Hoarder is no longer buying collections or tickets for the time being. They just tweeted it. What does that even imply? Oh, people are panic selling. Oh. And I'm going to take an educated guess and say Blue Rider. Hope I didn't completely mispronounce that. Blue Rider. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alan Blue Rider. Appreciate the support. Making that... making good use of that Amazon Prime sub. I like it. Implies bye-bye MTGO. Yeah. I'm really a champion of like spewing money. Like going down was the same. Bonsoir, Blue Rider is perfect. Nice. Should I just slow roll? Is that dirty? Just slow roll because I have 4 minutes 40 left on the clock. Quick question, chat. Is that ethical to just not kill them? I mean, I'm taking a chance. Maybe they come back in the... Don't have a collection that's like 10k. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I probably lost like X $1,000 the last few months. I guess it's honestly, it's kind of their fault for not scooping. Are the eternal formats being implemented in Ria? They said no, but who knows? Their what's it called? Their credit score. Their credit score amongst the Magic community is not exactly very high. Is Vampire Hex Mage in the set? That'd be kind of nasty. Oh wow, it's when it leaves the battlefield? I got my travel prep. Oh, there is Thespian Sage, that is true. Where have a Thespian Sage? Alright, maybe I'll kill them. Maybe I'll stop messing around. Or do they have the third awful snout for? Alright, I need a quick minute. I'll be right back. Played their own Umbras. Maybe on the Elder back. That card is also pretty good against Umbras. I wonder if they have a combo with Dark Depth, or if they just have like. I could use the trick. I have 41 cards as well. I'm gonna cut through Twala. And cut an Umbra. Keep. Ah, Kelbax. C'est what? Merci, mec. I was gonna say Keybax. I think that's like an old friend of mine. Kelbax qui traîne. Or maybe I got it completely wrong. But I have a feeling I don't. Oh no. Wait, does that work? How does it stack? Does it stack well for them? Calbax, thanks for your Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate the support. It does work. Wow, the foil. Kind of wrecks me. Look at my hand. I have the priest as well. Uh-oh. Ooh, I have the turn to miss. That'd be so sick if they had some kind of combo and I just had turn to mist anyways. Oh wait, why didn't I play the Humbra? What am I doing? I see nothing great. They can't do anything crazy end of my turn. Is it safe for me to tap? Alright, I'm gonna gonna be pretty bitter if there's like some kind of combo. Did we see stage? We have not seen stage now. But even stage is not instant, right? They only have to like play something and kill. Oh, there's Hexmage, right? Would Hexmage kill me? It doesn't have haste, right? If they play a Hexmage. Because you sacrifice it and you create the token and it's corrupt rotation and this. Okay, I didn't play this game very well. I was not being super... It's not the greatest value. Alright, let's try not to spew too hard. Alright. Lost game one because our draw was kind of bad, but their deck was very good at board solve, etc. Hexmage is not in the set, so it's just Thespian Sage and paying free mana 10 times. They have another 4-2. They're actually kind of in business. Not sure if that's better than just playing the Lotus side. Oh, looks like I should have played Lotus side Mystic. That seems unplayable with that stage. They killed me with Dark Depths at game one. Just got into a big board stall. Doesn't seem that unplayable, but maybe it is. Ooh, spider spawning. Is that rare or uncommon? I haven't seen a spider spawning in any drafts yet. Hexmage is not in the set, no. Thespian Sage is. I think that's the only like real combo. That and getting... Virtus Pro picked and the one with techies. Techies, my finest creation. Finkel just tweeted. I was really excited at the last PT when there was an announcement to the tournament. There'd be no more announcements about announcements or details to come later. Yeah. Allows the Diral. Should I keep this hand? I don't have a 2-drop. I don't have white mana. But I kind of have some of my best cards. They mulliganed, and they're on the play, so we're almost even. We're kind of even on cards. I don't know, mulliganing in limited, it's not, you're not playing constructed. Sometimes you have to keep like not the greatest hands. I guess I'm just gonna play the elite first. Because there's nothing I'm gonna want to discard that early in the game. I guess I could have gone hero into Faith Fetters. Should I just bluff? I just don't have it in me to bluff attack. I'm weak. I'll link them. It's not exactly clear all that's going on, but all right. Am I gonna correct by a crushing canopy main deck? No. Trip. Should have maybe held the land. I mean, I'm gonna need 4 mana at some point, but maybe not actually. Maybe I can just win the game. That one number 4. That was a mistake. What do they have? All right, time for some try hard. What the hell? What's going on here? I'm very confused. I like, is that all the wreckage? Does anyone see a good? Can I go all in? What can I do? Pump Mongrel twice. Kill the Lotus I. And then attack with everyone. But that's fight hero and 2 free. They don't have a 2 free. They have a 2/5. What if I fight hero and pilgrim and then mongrel until that's so bad? Kind of just want to say go, honestly. I'm in pretty good shape, I think. I don't have to go crazy. Double fight heroes and Elia? That doesn't work. My hero dies, right? Because he takes 2 twice. Revelark. Man, it's so weird. All I need them is to play a creature that has less than 2 power. Should I use Prayer Pawn to kill a Mystic right now? I don't think I have a good play. I think I just need to be patient. Not sure I should have played that land. Let's see. Probably have to start doing. Oh, never mind. I don't have a mongrel anymore. Hopefully I don't have a trick, or else it's going to be ugly. I think I just have. Wait, what? Why didn't they just spam the mystic? Okay. Could have been worse. I mean, it was 2 for 2, right? Not that I'm winning right now, but... What are my thoughts on these changes? Seems like they're not great for me, but hopefully they're good for the game. They didn't go into any detail. It's more like announcements about announcements. It's kind of frustrating. It's like bad P. That comes. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's. Alright, so I have to draw Faith Feathers one way or the other. I thought that larger prizes would be very welcome news for the Hall of Fame level players. It's only 32 players who are really getting paid, it sounds like, and it's not easy to be in the top 32. But, okay. Can't remember if I need lands for anything in my deck. I don't think so. I don't think I have another mongrel either. Alright, yeah. That should do. That'll do. Alright, I mean I had another pretty mediocre draw, like mulligan to 5. I think my deck's really good and their deck's like kind of not that, doesn't look like anything special. So Crushing Canopy might be okay against them. Still. Said I wasn't a fan of Rootwalla. And what's the other card I ended up boarding out the other? Oh, I wanted to... Maybe a pump spell to counter their pump spell. Maybe Swift Reckoning is actually decent because I have these big flyers. Could be good. Turn to Mist. It's good against... That's it. Reckoning seems good. I don't like it when you're trying to be aggressive. I already have 2 prayer pawns. I think I have better removal in my deck. Alright, I'll play the two pilgrims. Alright, this hand looks a bit better. Alright, what's the deal here? Who should I put the put it on the pilgrim, I guess. If the mongrel dies, I can get it back with freeze. Also, I'm kind of not putting all my eggs in the same basket. The downside is if I play something big, I can't attack into it anymore, but I have Faith Feathers. I think I'm okay. It's kind of annoying. How did my deck from yesterday night finish? I won the 3rd round today. I played and won. So, got myself my first Ultimate Masters trophy. Trying to get the second one here. So they might have +2/+2 in hand. Which would be... I'm not sure if I want to use Faith Feathers on that. I could kill them, right? Alright, sorry. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Am I playing it Phantom or not? And why? I'm playing the real stuff. I feel like it's more exciting for everyone, so willing to probably spew a bit of EV for the extra excitement. And I opened 2 explosives in free drafts, so I'm not getting mad. Yeah, I'm playing real money because I'm a pigeon. That's what people do when they see Merv Dog walking in his LGS. The pigeon is back. Alright, is that a keep? Five lands is a lot. At least I have double white. And I'm not sure. Frio in a guild's draft was only 4 creatures. I have a really good 2-drop and I have my... And I have ways to get rid of... So what am I hoping? If I get 2 lands, 4 spells, I'm pretty happy. If I get 3 lands, 3 spells, I'm pretty happy. If I get 4, 2... Can't be that hard to figure out. I get a scry. Alright. Bad keep. So why didn't you mulligan? Well, drew spell so far. I'm gonna draw 4 spells in a row and I'm still going. And then we all know it's we'll all. Feathers? Is there anything else they're considering? Boar Umbra. Oh, that's good for me. I think that's good for me. So they probably already have... I'm gonna play the elite first, I guess. Maybe they were sandbagging Forest. Man, Conviction has been kind of kicking my ass. I'm gonna get... Every hand is a loser, every hand is a winner. 7 Yusuf. There's no greater coward than one who believes in nothing. Wow. I feel attacked. I feel personally attacked. My decks have been good so far. I drafted green all 3 decks. I drafted red, green. It's hard to say in these sets. I feel like people don't always draft the best, but or play the best sometimes too. But there's some cool stuff. Yesterday, the coolest deck we've played against, they had the Connoisseur, the 1/1 for free mana, where you can sack a guy to get a +1/+1 counter, and they were playing Mirror Servitor, and they had Fecundity. Their deck wasn't perfect, and they made a few misplays, but it was pretty cool. Looks like there's a lot of things you can do. Alright, this is kind of tough. Revel Arc. Kind of need to get rid of the Revel Arc first. Is it kind of tough though? I guess it's not that tough actually. I just play Umbra and swing, right? That's all there is to it. So I think I just have to kill a Revel Arc, right? Because if I kill the Umbra... Oh, if I kill the Umbra, they don't have white mana for Conviction. They get green up instead of white, so they have +2/+2. So if I kill the Umbra, that means they'll lose the Pilgrim, they'll lose Conviction, but then they get back the Pilgrim. Alright, I'm just gonna pass. Wait, do they lose Conviction right now? Kill them right, they lose Conviction, but then they have a Revelark, they get back their 1/2, they get a Faith Fetters was their 1/2, the Faith Fetters my Scourger, and I'm kind of screwed. But if I canopy the Revelark, then they're gonna pump their Pilgrim, and I lose my Umbra, and they still have a huge 5/8 that I can't do anything about. So it's kind of tough. Maybe they don't have plus. Yeah. I mean, upside is I'm going to get some damage in. They're slowly but surely getting to a Rhea mana. Oh, they're already at Faith Fetters in hand. Wow, brutal. I need to draw the Elder. I'm just gonna get Rhea. Sure. They kind of want their Revelark to die anyways. But obviously I just want to cycle, so... Should I save it or should I go... So why do they have +2/+2? Probably gonna... Alright. I feel like the late game is not necessarily in my favor here, so especially if we think they have Rhea in hand, which they might have. Because if they had land, they would be playing their lands in case they draw Rhea. So we're pretty sure they don't have lands in hand. Why, do they have some kind of fog? Or removal, maybe? Ah, they just... Okay. Maybe they have no auras left in their deck, so the Pilgrim, getting back the Pilgrim is actually like... Should have maybe discarded a... I think I still... I like red. I like my mongrels red. Sure. Alright, moment of truth. Do they have another Faith Fetters? Probably. Shielding Plaques. That's pretty good too. Has WotC sponsored me to play Arena? That's not good. Well, I guess that's not true. They sponsored me. That was a lie. That was a pre-release event. Added 40 stock to count for one day. My bad. Ooh, Noble Hierarch. Lotus Eye Mystic. And Rhea, GG. What is this, round 2 or round 3? Round 2. Well, no trophy. No trophy this time. Hopefully I can win the last. Time. 4 power, man. I have 3 4 power. Then one. Dad just had to tap that hierarch to cast Rhea. I would win. Oh man, so close. How many searches too many? Currently at 5, depends. Furniture Search not even a good card when you don't have madness cards. I'm assuming you have a lot of madness cards, but I mean, all depends. Could be great. No point even attacking. To Rebel Arc. Yeah, Mythic Championship doesn't sound very good. Maybe we'll get used to it. Maybe because it's new, but Mythic Invitation. I don't get the Mythic. I mean, I get the Mythic, but Magic Pro League sounds good. They've done it. The Magic Pro League. Not Magic Fest. That's like the MPL. Great, good job. Didn't have to go crazy. I don't know, in Dota they have minors and majors. I don't know, I mean it's not exactly the same in every discipline, but that sounds pretty good too. What, I have Ronum Unicorn now? Jeez, Deb. I don't know. Also, wanting to change names all the time kind of reminds me of what poker started when they stopped the EPT and then they started calling them the like Poker Star something championship, and it was like, I don't know, man. Can't you just keep calling it the? I guess the PT if it's 32 players, that doesn't make sense, but. Yeah, Grand Prix and Pro Tour are just so good, or maybe we're used to it. GPs and PTs to Magic Fests and Mythic Championships. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. What do I know? Alright, GG's. Couldn't kill them fast enough. I drew really well and then I still lost. To be fair, their draw was pretty good as well. Box Stopper Championship. You guys are funny. Alright, we can draw plant. 2-drop. Ooh, Pyromancer, that's scary. We can draw forest. We can draw white cards. Oh, cool. Someone asked Aaron Forsyth if modern are there plans for modern in the Mythic Championship formats, and Aaron said yes, modern is a big part. Let's see some of the tweets. Every WotC OP announcement is just an elaborate vaudeville routine. We're significantly increasing compensation, that's good, but only for like 32 people, that's bad. Even PTs pay out more though, that's good, but you only get paid for it, that's bad. Okay, that was not very good. Yeah, I was surprised they didn't announce the format for the next PT in Cleveland. Well, what's that about? Aren't we supposed to know by now what the... I thought they would announce that at the same time. Positivity. Yeah, where's the cat? Missing the cat. Where's your cat, Oliva? Are you just trying to push damage through, or do you have some kind of shock? Let's see. If I play Umbra and attack, I get hit back for 6. I have Fate Fetters. That's going to be a pretty big life swing at some point. I guess the play is to Elite plus Travel Trap. This way I get to attack and I have its solid blocker. Ooh, nice. Forgot about that card. I haven't seen it cast yet. Well, that's not true. I seen it cast on Gabby's stream yesterday, I think. Or someone's. Was it Gabby or was it who has... The Diorama has a good Twitter follow, yeah. Problem is I already know everything he talks about. It's just like about actually doing it, you know? It's not rocket science, it's just, are you willing to go through some of the inconveniences to be a better person? Basically, every Dalai tweet is like, be kind to one another and don't be a gigantic. So I go up to 13 and I would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I swing with bow? Or just with 1? Keep swinging just with 1. The reminders are nice though. No, I agree. It does help when you see it. It's like, oh yeah. How do I feel about my collection? I'd rather not think about it. I don't know what's going on. It wouldn't be the first time that I you know, lost a bunch of money being lazy about stuff or not caring. Life's too short to worry about all that stuff. Oh, they can just fume splitter their own guy. Oh no, they let me gain 4. Can you bring him back? Oh, I guess you need the black or green permanents to bring it back. So if they use fume splitter, they actually can't bring it back anymore. Yeah, I haven't. All right, it kind of went off. Wait, why does everyone have haste? Oh, they have anger in the bin? Oh, that's sweet. Wait, they're attacking where they're young pyro? What? What the hell? Really? You're just done with young pyro? Was it looting in your graveyard? My mom's going crazy. Maybe I should have done that before attacking. That's funny. Alex Ullman just tweeted, I've been playing MTGO long enough to have lived for at least 5 times I was supposed to sell my collection. Well, hopefully it's true. Oh, the invitation already started. Cool. Friday and you guys already get some tournament coverage, and there's the GP this weekend. From your graveyard to your hand. Are they just dead? I think they're just dead. Can they do anything tricky, fancy, anything? 4, 11, they're all tapped. Even if they have ice, I'm not dead on the swing back. Oh, they can just put a counter on one. That's some real Hall of Famer plays. Nothing they could have done. They were just dead. They knew it. There's no point fighting it. Wow, I'm bad. That was unreal. Yeah, all they had to do was sag their guy and put a -1/-1 counter, and they get to live one more turn. But I guess it's like Hugh in the finals against Javier Dominguez, right? He didn't make the perfect attack, but he made the attack that heavy D. Yeah, I was gonna say finally a good hand. I feel like I haven't had like Is there really an announcement or is it just clickbait? I don't know if you're joking or not, but here's the link. You guys are pretty good at baiting me. Or maybe I'm just very naive. Grixis. Does MTG have an F6 button because pass turn doesn't do it? I'm not sure. I'm in the same case as you. I just click pass turn and sometimes you still have to click more stuff despite having clicked pass turn. So I could prey upon, kill the young pyro. I can sag their dude in next turn. Or can just attack. See what happens. I guess that's... I don't care that much about it. I'll let them have some 1/1s. You know what? I'm not gonna let them go off with 1/1s. Oh, a fume spitter's too good. Okay. Well, look at that, 6 p.m. exactly. It's like clockwork. Punch my 3 hours and I'm out. All right.